Hey guys, it's Starting coming at you with another game at Hades 2. Just a quick look at the board. I run Unseen for this. I know people say it's bad. I don't know a whole lot about the game, but I do know people say it's bad. We're gonna do it anyway, because
my path is set.
We can't run this aspect without having
Lord Hermes.
all of what we need. Unseen Ire, which I think is the best Hades boon. I think this is the one that makes us go dark when we get hit. Alright, so we're gonna take money. Yeah. See, the thing about this aspect is it's not quick, right? So we might actually get timed out before we get to the boss even. We'll just try to keep it moving. Well, the Chaos Gate will help. Because here, like, when you get a Hermes in the first room too, like what's that for? Like, you want a God boon in the first room, or a hammer, but, like, you know, it's, Poseidon could have been okay, HP could have been okay, but we are hoping for something solid here. Hey, Lintrix.
I was uncertain whether I had the capacity either, O Knight.
She's telling me, this is the dialogue we get about getting the statues done, which we did forever ago.
Well then, it seems we require something new to strive for now. I trust more fear may always...
Always.
Alright, so that would... Okay, this is rough, but it's the least rough of them. It'll, you know, priming till the next location can be really, really bad for this build, because we need to be able to do certain things. Sprint for Gust, maybe, because we don't want special freeze. We want, like, more punch out of the special than that. Cast for freeze is good, though. More rarity on the next boon, sure. Probably shouldn't have done it in retrospect. You say small screen is back without premium? I'm sure I don't know what that means. Yeah, I think we want keyboard and mouse for this, right? Yeah, because otherwise it's too hard to dash while you're spamming the specials. Alright, so Hephaestus or Apollo? Apollo, right? You can watch a video while doing something else.
There must be something.
I'm sure I don't understand. Oh, like on a phone. Okay. Yeah, longtime viewers will remember that this is my phone. It is. It's nice. It's got like a little, like a picture of the sea there, right? You can see a little pier. It came with it. I've had the phone for, oh, I guess like 9.5 years now. It's a good phone. It does everything I need it to do. We get Daze. That's going to let us turn on origination. But that's good. That sounds like a good feature. I guess I kind of assume they already have it. Alright, all of these are not good. But at least we get the Chaos boon thing, and we've got enough money to buy a surprise boon here for Demeter on... We could take this, I guess. Why not? Because it's not very good. Who cares? Here we go to Apollo.
I'm very much obliged.
Please, the specials. We don't get the specials. Alright, so perfect image, sure. I mean, a little bit of something is better than just nothing.
If this was your attempt...
Please understand, grandmother.
just so slow. I'm worried about the Hecate fight. So we don't have, like, very much damage. Oh, right, the icy stuff is bad for us. That's right, because we... That's how they get you, right? You're used to seeing the effects as friendly. Alright, so it's longer freezes. I mean, longer freezes, we could get attack with freeze too. But that would fill up the slot, which could be something better. I don't know. We'll just take cold storage here, even though the attack to freeze probably would have been the right thing. Here, Arachne for the free room.
I swear. Come closer, and I'll prove it true.
And we can break these, like, for the offhand chance that we can get, like, something out of it, like a little bit of gold. It can theoretically happen. Oh, we can give her another ambrosia. That's good.
No more ambrosia, please. Of course, but perhaps the two of us could share some at some point. Oh, well, if you're not too busy, I would truly welcome that. You've been so gracious with your time and with your love. Most mortals hate spiders. Can't imagine most of you goddesses or gods feel any different.
Not me. I like spiders. I don't like have a pet spider, but if I look around in my room, I can definitely see a spider. They're not my enemies. Spiders don't want to eat anything that I want to eat, and invariably the stuff that they do want to eat is something I would rather be destroyed. Invariably. Spiders are very handy like that. A spider doesn't look at my can of Mountain Dew and think, I'm gonna get on top of that, right?
Good thing you heard me screaming my head off. That was not the greatest way to meet. Perhaps not, but I'd say it worked out. Well, no, you haven't, I suppose. Say, this emerald... Right? I'm glad you're enjoying it. You really do care about me, huh? For the longest time, I just wouldn't let... I wouldn't know who else to be. What about you? If you... Why, I choose to be the greatest, and I'm honored to be in that weaver's presence.
Arachne's so focused. It's like, if you could be anything, what would you be? She's like, I would be what I already am, if I could be anything at all. Which is an excellent answer.
Thank you so much for being here with me. Of course, you're my friend too.
Alright, and we get Chibi Arachne face. Her face is already pretty cute, though, so it barely got any cuter.
Lately, when I'd longed to be a girl again, my friend, I think it was in part because I liked the thought that I could be with you. Arachne, what we have is special. Even if I met the mortal girl you once were, I'd likely not have taken notice in the same way. Mortal shades are commonplace.
And he's like, you're only special because the goddess did something weird to you.
I do appreciate you saying that. Back when I gave Athena a piece of my mind, I knew I was giving something up. But it was just a fantasy, while we have something real.
Alright, so... I guess we just take the highest armor one here.
Away she goes.
And now it's Daedalus, the Hammer of... And we still have not grabbed a boon for our attacker special because I'm trying to get a good one, and then we're probably going to get, like, nothing instead. Alright, 2 more special seconds for Omega. Yeah, very, very good indeed. Really lets you do stuff a little better. Here we're hoping for a boon, of course. And that's better than a free pomegranate. Afro... I don't really love most of this. Heartthrob seems fine. Affirmation's fine. Flutterstrike, if we take that, how good's it ever gonna be? How close are we gonna be? I mean, we'll sometimes be close. It'll get something there.
This must be love.
Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing in this game.
Fulfill the oath. Our craft leaves little room for doubt.
Well, you know, the damage is kind of alright now. And I need to just, like, practice dodging that thing. God, you lose so much time to it. It'll probably be okay. Yeah, we still got, like, 2 minutes left. We've been moving at a good clip. Because with the 5-minute timer on, I actually have never died to it since we started doing it. I just think my fundamentals are better at this point than whenever I, you know, thought that that was too much of a timer to do, but... And we just tank all of it and lose the armor. It's fine. What are you gonna do? I just wanted it to get over soon. We actually do it with plenty of time left on the clock. Oceanus and the rest of them never take nearly as long as the first zone, or usually don't. Here, we'll get the money rolling. Higher rarity here. We will just hold on to all of that because, hey, you know, maybe it'll hit something cool as we go through. You know, every 6 encounters, that's a lot of encounters. If you get that at a higher rarity, you can get, like, upgrades to all of your stuff, like, you know, twice as often if at a higher difficulty, but we'll see how we go here. Another Chaos Boon, yes.
Hail, almighty chaos.
Alright, so... Four encounters, when we take cast, we would take 6 damage, and then we get tons more money. Yeah, we'll take that. The cast is, like, an important part of our loop, but that's just, like, an absolute ton of money, so we're gonna go for it. We're unlikely to need it. It's alright. Whoops. I hit it and immediately was like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Purge this for some gold. We're gonna take this for the free timer room and buy both of these things and then go to Zeus, probably? Here we go. Travel deal is gonna be excellent. Because that's going to, because we're about to be making like 3 times as much gold as you should.
Hello, Hellyfish.
Man, not having the cast just stinks.
Your place is out at sea.
Shining Apollo has availed himself to you again.
And then we'll take special for Blitz, which used to be a thing I didn't believe in at all, but now I think, you know, after I used it a few times, I'm like, you know, maybe this whole Blitz thing is pretty good. And it is. Good. Not super good, though, because we don't, I think, like, we don't do enough to get it automatically hit with the next one, right? It takes a little bit of doing, but hey.
A centaur heart.
But the Omega thing, actually, though, so if we get more Zeus Boons to get the Omega automatic Blitz trigger, then that could be very good indeed. And we get a Zound of money, just so much money. And here we'll be able to buy this boon, and then another boon will come back. So Snow Queen, I'm sure, why not? Here we go. Damage from Omega moves immediately activates Blitz effects and makes them stronger. So this is gonna be awesome. And you know what time it is. It's time for Scylla and those sirens.
Come to spoil the show like always.
Is our cast still turned off? No, we've got it back. All right. Yeah, this build is so good at wave clear, which this fight is all wave clear, right? Oh, right. I was like, why is my timing so off? It's not. Those things... Charybdis with the roars this time. I'm like, I'm not getting my, yeah, I'm like, I'm failing to do the exact thing that this has to do, which is get the duplicated thing. But it's alright, we didn't take too much damage, we still got a ton of time on the clock. It's just a messy fight, not like a bad one. Not bad at all. Actually, this build's sort of on now, right? It's not perfect, though. It's just a little messy. It's because the Aphrodite isn't doing work, right? Only when we're, like, close around. So if we get lucky with shops and stuff and get, like, an Aphrodite Legendary with Glamour Gain to throw on for weekend stuff, then, like, there's a lot of stuff that could work here. And we're just gonna go to Hammer here, and we get Clean Coil. That's a good one, right? Yeah, yeah. Channels the special faster. And then we're going to grab
How'd you go?
this. And that'll make it so whenever we could sell the attack. And then what? Get Blitz or Freeze. Or Apollo. I mean, all of those seem okay.
I can make do.
Because I just don't think that Aphrodite attack was doing anything for us. And it's not like we can reroll for legendaries or duos or anything. So if we just get rid of that, and then we get like Apollo on the attack, then that'll at least be damage, or Zeus on the attack, and that'll be, you know, more Blitzball. Because you don't get a status effect for origination from Afro. Yeah, the blitzes when they're hitting an originated person, right, they're going for like 500. We get 245 gold out of 100 gold drop block. Man, amazing. Twice as much gold as normal. Twice as much buying things from shops, or about twice as much. Man. It's about gods and stuff? Yes, yes, absolutely. This is set in like Greek mythology, right? So the first Hades game, you're the son of Hades, and you're like trying to figure out like why your dad is such a jerk, and you're trying to escape the underworld. And then in this one, you know, that's been sorted out, and now the Titan of Time, Chronos, has attacked the world.
One left.
We should have sold that one. It's alright, we've got plenty of money right now. We'll sell this one. 490 for a minor thing. Oh man, beautiful. Yeah, so our name's Malinoi, and we are the child of Hades and Persephone. And basically, we're the chosen one, right? We're with a ragtag group of people fighting against Chronos, and then the gods give us their blessings to try to defeat him, and then Olympus is under siege as well, and you go up there and try to help it out.
All right. I can get out now.
All right, Echo or Zeus boon. If we get Echo, what's the best thing we can get? Probably really good, right? It could be like something we had in the previous night or whatever.
Hi, Echo. Echo, Echo, Echo. You're the best. The best.
And we get another one. All right, so this will give us HP back, 30% of it in a few seconds after we take it, so that should help. Hammer, yeah, definitely hammer. Alright, so channel my attack faster, move and fire faster in general.
Burn brighter, Ignium.
Yeah, that's definitely not what we should have done.
You have what it takes. Go on then.
She's like, you can't do it, and then we just bash her for like a freaking 1,000. Sell that. Up to 2k gold now, with no way to like take advantage of that, but we could maybe find like another Hermes boon before the end and maybe find a way to sell the gold for something, I suppose. Alright, here we take this. Oh, we ran out of cells anyway.
Perhaps some morning on the surface you shall finally see Eos, little star. A god may cross your path.
Alright, so
Time can be controlled.
oh goodness.
Flourish.
Well, at least we got fast running. Oh wow, and she took one of the doors while I was in here. Fortunately. And then we're gonna make everything just make it cheap, even though we don't need to, because hey, it only costs money to do it, right?
In the name of Hades.
Freeze effects also cause lightning bolts to hit them? Sure, why not, right? Why not?
Cool and brisk.
Omega attack does more damage. Sure. Time for the Serby fight.
Wired up again.
Where is he? Really? All the way over? Where is he? Man, that is a bad place for him to be. You can't really get around the back to dodge his attacks like you can basically everywhere else on the map. Man, I have never seen him be here. Oh, and he blocks attacks from the front while he's doing that? So you have to stand in the fire? What? Disgusting. I mean, it's fine, right? We barely got hurt, but like, but seriously, what?
Alright, boy, calm yourself.
Why is the stuff about the gods cool but gruesome? Well, because of the original stories.
Then emerge.
Because of the original stories. And to expound on that, perhaps because the stories of these gods were told to explain things that were themselves pretty horrifying, right? If you were going to have a god of war, for example, war is a terrible and horrifying thing, so the god of it must too be horrible and terrifying. The god of death, or of the ocean, or of thunder, are all, like, very dangerous things, in addition to being cool. So, you know, it just sort of captures that, perhaps. Alright, we're gonna take cast damage. We're gonna take another Chaos Gate? No, I don't think I like that, actually.
Could wash away my boons. Going down. The lowest reaches. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
Alright, let's see if we can do it.
Your contributions to our cleanup effort are appreciated, daughter.
Because the damage is big. The damage is very big, but it's not just like cartoonishly. Where are they? Oh my goodness. Terrible. And it'll be fine. It's not gonna be the timer that gets me, right? We're gonna walk into the Chronos fight and get popped, probably. I imagine. Nah, I'm not gonna be negative about it. Maybe we'll win. I've won before, once.
3 chambers left.
Talk to Darlene, Momsy, and Popsicle. But yeah, but the specific, like, the Chronos story, to tell it in like a, you can tell it in a Disney movie kind of way, Chronos devoured his children. Later, they all broke out because the mother fed him a rock instead of Zeus, and then they all chopped him up and threw him into the ocean, basically. And that's where Aphrodite comes from, is from Kronos' body in the ocean. She springs up from it. That's why one of her epithets is the Foamborn. And she, you know, the Cytheria was this island, and that's where she allegedly came out, right? She popped up out of the slaughtered body of Kronos, and that's where the goddess of love comes from. You know, the Greeks had a way with structuring a story, right?
We did all right with the fates seemingly leaving everything.
We shall adapt, as we have always done. But unless this new age...
Alright, so here, cast projectile, definitely. We're gonna pet the dog. In story rooms, you can take your time, the timer doesn't tick, and for like the speedrun purpose as well, like for, well, not that we're speedrunning, but for the speedrun for this game uses in-game timer. So if it's paused, you can be paused too and just chill. You know, you don't want to take forever when you're doing a run, but you're allowed to pause and like figure out which door you want to go in, because when you're paused, the timer doesn't run. So that'll be a thing that you'll see me do a lot whenever there's a door to pick, because you got to look at the rewards and figure out what you want to do and such. And now we've got him in that very long freeze, and all right, and now we get him stun locked. Yeah, like the damage is fine. It's not huge though. It just it's very incremental, right? Lightning bolt effects may strike 2 times. I think Blitz is one of those. I should look this up. It's kind of a bad thing not to know.
More hoplites.
Because it'll clear a room, but sometimes I get a little antsy. Alright, so 30 more damage on Blitz, good. And we get a god fight here between Aphrodite and Zeus, very good indeed. I don't think air quality matters here. I don't think we do anything under 50 damage.
Well, here we go.
Aphrodites aren't the worst god fighters. She's just like a little heat-seeking heart, and you just gotta run away from it. It does a lot of damage if it hits you, though.
Now, don't we feel better?
Just 2 more chambers.
Is there not another door? There's not another door. Well, you know. Those guys with the charge, they do a ton of damage if you let them hit you, but you don't have to let them hit you. You know, you can just walk away from it. You can just freeze them if you have freeze or the ability to walk. Here, up to 100 more gold. We already have the most gold. We're just gonna skip it. We have 3,600. So what we do here is we buy the extra life there, and then
Love binds us all together and inspires.
Almost correct, dear Aphrodite.
Aphrodite and Zeus duo boon. I don't even remember what it does. Heartthrobs does more. Sure.
In the name of Hades.
Cast expand till they expire. Sure. We're just straight getting all of the stuff here. All right. Cast us more. Ghost. Yes. And then we'll get that. And then we end up with 2,000 coins still. It's not like the most you can get. It is a lot. Not least because we can't use them for anything. But all right, here we are at the boss.
You again.
Let's see if we can do a little better this
You are
time.
methodical, I grant you that. Here, witch. So many of my subjects long to face you one-to-one.
Because, like, this build, unlike the previous one we took here, you don't have to be close to your foe to hit them. Oh, and we eat aside there. I think the lovers resisted there, but maybe we had darkness on, but... Oh, wow. Well, we resist another one of it. Maybe from Daze, maybe from luck. But anyway, these hits are going to start hitting us eventually. And we were probably about to get hit by that toss, but we flip in here. 5 minutes on the clock. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, man, they got me. He got me. Oh, we phased him with the damage, so he didn't do the insta-kill on me. Wow, that's good. And here, I think we're going to just ignore those ads and try to damage them down. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do, if you can. Alright, now time... Now time for this phase. And he,
No.
he's not letting me pause to take a drink of coffee. Alright, so we can't pause. I just wanted to drink a coffee first. That stinks. That's pretty obnoxious.
Infuriating now.
And now we throw time at him and pop a big amount of damage. Nope, that's not the real one, isn't it? Yeah! Alright! We did it! Awesome! Awesome.
Sufficed. Death to Chronos.
Awesome.
Shall not forget.
But, you know, we had a lot of different tankiness in the build. The real star was our, Unseen Ire here, right? Because, like, when we took any damage at all, then for, like, 5 seconds, we got immunity. There was a bunch of different times when we weren't getting hit. And then Lovers as well. So, yeah, we ended up winning, but getting it done. So, Blitz doing a bulk of the damage, but, of course, the Omega attack also doing a whole big chunk. And, yeah, kind of a weird... I think we only took 145 damage on the Chronos fight between all of the resists and immunities. It just goes to show that if you get lucky, you can win. So there we go. 28 Fear Chronos. It's not the highest Fear I've done on Underworld because I've done 32, but it's the first time that I've done Rivals with other vows, so that's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Feels good.
Princess Millenoi decided to return.
The thing is, though, is I still don't know how to beat Chronos. I only know how to beat him if I can run away from him, which is okay, right? That's not... Probably like half of the aspects in the game you can do that. So I could just play ones where I don't have to look at him while I beat him. But yeah, there we go. Another glorious victory. Because, yeah, 32 for EOS is the highest we've done there, which you can tell from the amount of times we used it, one of my favorite ones. But we did do a 28 going up with Medea the other day, which is with the same basic things we're going on here now, but I just think Typhon's easier than Chronos is when they're upgraded. But anyway, awesome, wonderful, good, and in all other ways, very pleasant. Because, you know, we won.
This has to be.
Okay. So, after you go there and you pause, and he stops you from pausing to take a drink of coffee, which I definitely wanted to do, you can unlock the ability to pause the game. That's so funny. And now the power to pause and reflect is mine. Here's my little wheat field. Just a little personal touch. It's so fun that you can plant wheat in Hades, and here's mine. But anyway, yeah, good stuff. I was only planning on one run, and I'm still only planning on one run, so we're gonna go ahead and call it now. I'm gonna go ahead and get on with my day, but I'll be back later on. Perhaps this afternoon, almost certainly tonight. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed our triumphant second Chronos Rivals kill. We did it once a long time ago, but you said you were cold, Limtrix, but you found a cover. Well, good. Good to be comfortable. I'll see you later, Limtrix. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you. And maybe I'll see you in a later stream or video. To anyone else out there, I hope the weather is nice where you are. And perhaps I'll see you around. Later, guys.